welcome to BadgerBeat.com. Rob Hernandez standing alongside Jim Polzin with our Badger Breakdown following the Badgers' 20-14 loss to Northwestern here at Ryan Field on Saturday. And Jim, we start first with the game ball, and I'm not sure you've given a game ball to the opposition yet this year, but there's always a great time to start, and today certainly would be appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a strange game ball to give because I don't think a lot of people thought that Godwin Igwebuike from Northwestern was going to be that guy. But 3 interceptions. Now some of them were absolute gifts. The UW quarterbacks contributed to this game ball very much so. But I thought he had a really nice game. The other guy I could have given it to is another freshman from Northwestern, Justin Jackson, who had a great game running the ball. So some young players really stepped up for Northwestern today.
Sure did. Jim, the thumbs up today goes to a guy that basically carried the Badgers on his back.
Yeah, Melvin Gordon just had a really special performance, and it gets wasted because for a lot of reasons, but mainly because Wisconsin was so poor in the passing game. Melvin was fantastic today, over 250 yards, career high. But a guy can't do it by himself, and that was living proof of it today. I think Melvin would like to have a couple of those long runs go into the end zone and finish them off. But other than that, I thought the guy was sensational again.
The thumbs down goes to a couple guys who apparently will be sharing reps in practice and maybe the load in games. Today they share thumbs down.
Yeah, I mean the passing game, we've known it's been inconsistent all year. Today it was just terrible. I mean you can't complete 41% of your passes and throw 4 interceptions. You just can't do it. And listen, I'll say this, I've said it every week, it's not just the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks were bad today. They absolutely were. But the offensive line wasn't good. The pass protection was subpar. And they need these quarterbacks need some help from their receivers. There was 50-50 balls downfield that Northwestern came up with and UW didn't. So it's everything combining for this passing game to be horrid. But certainly it starts with the quarterbacks, and they were not good today.
All right, time to find out how everyone sees it. We start first with the Badgers themselves. How do they see this loss?
Well, I was surprised how positive they were after the game. I mean, they were, while they were mad about the performance, they're convinced they can be a good team. They're even saying they can be a great team yet. And now I think myself and probably a lot of people back home aren't sure how that's possible. I mean, they've already got 2 losses. It's an uphill climb now to the Big Ten West Division title, but I'll give them credit because they're not folding up their tent. They're remaining remarkably positive.
Apparently you think the fans see it, that they'd like to see somebody in the pistol with a direct snap. You want to tell them who that is?
Melvin Gordon. I mean, I think it was a joke, but I think there's something, I think people admire how special he is, and frankly at this point the quarterback situation is so unresolved and up in the air that I don't think it can go wrong putting a direct snap to Melvin Gordon once in a while because the guy is special.
And we talked about it last week, so much craziness in college football these last couple of weeks, but regardless of what's happened elsewhere, the Badgers lose and lose ugly today. Yeah. What does that mean for the polls and the pollsters? How do they see the Badgers?
They're gone. I mean, they're out of the top 25. This is not a top 25 team, and you can't make any case for that. They have 2 losses. They have 0 quality wins right now. It was a blown opportunity because you look at what happened around college football today, and Wisconsin could have moved up and really been 4-1 with a chance to win the West Division, and that all collapsed today.
Yep, it's an uphill climb from here. That's the Badger Breakdown with Jim Polzin. I'm Rob Hernandez. Thanks for watching Badger Beat. We'll break down the Badgers game next week after the Illinois game. Thanks for joining us on BadgerBeat.com.